got back from a trip off the boat. I was out there testing these out, pachinkos. I saw these quite often, people talk about these, Pachinko Panic Prey V2 or version 2. So I thought I'd get some and try some, and I actually tried out a slightly smaller one today, and they do work. And on my way back home I had to stop off at the hospital. Unfortunately I got a hook in my hand. I was just coming back from after doing some fishing, and I cast my line out, caught a fish, brought it in, a bass, on the second cast, like in the bay, and then I got snagged up on a hook, and it went in sort of, if you look at that thumb, it went in through the side there, down the end, under the nail sort of thing, and it went all the way to the top of the shank. I could not get it out. I tried pulling it with pliers and it just wouldn't come out, and then I tried getting the fillet knife, and my fillet knife, I ran it across where the cut was and it just wouldn't cut me. That's how good my fillet knife is, obviously. Anyway, decided to just stop at the hospital, and they went in and basically they cut it, pulled it through, cut the barb off, pulled it back through again, and that was that. So that'll be a nice bill for that. What we'll do actually, we'll when I get the bill, I'll show you the bill, what it costs. We'll find out what it costs. That'll be the next, not the next video, but a future video. What it costs to have a hook taken out of your hand by the hospital. Anyway, in this video that's coming up, we went out on a day and it was really, really swelly. I mean, it was so swelly that you'll see at the end where I cut it short and I have to leave because it was getting so dangerous with the swell. But yeah, I'll be back out tomorrow. I just won't be using multipliers. I'll be using because today I started using a little multiplier. And that one we bought, I bought some braid. Have I got the braid round here? There it is. That's how to buy braid like that. This is 1,500 metres. This is £50. This is going to redo the deep water rods, like the multipliers, like not that one. Well, that's a smaller version. That's one of the pen ones. That's a 310. I think those are 320s. So it's going to do those for the deep water stuff. And I did buy a thinner one for that little multiplier that I bought, which is what I was using today for a time. But obviously tomorrow I'm going to be back on fixed balls because casting with your, well, having holes through your thumb, it's not going to be very nice. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the video. Right, we're back down the boat after, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. We actually came down yesterday, but the swell was so big that you just couldn't get out here. I mean, out there, it was just pure white out there. It would have been deadly to go out there. And then I came back later on in the day, hoping to stand a chance of getting out. And even at low tide or half tide down, it was still horrendous. So we abandoned that idea. There's still a little bit of swell, but it's not bad today. So we've got to get out and check these pots. And maybe do a bit of fishing. We'll see how we get on with the swell out there. Put this camera up as well because there was horrible sort of vibration in that camera the other day, but then later on when I had it on like a tripod at home, I noticed there was something wrong with the sound as well. So I wonder if it's because that camera fell one day and hit the concrete and it cracked like the LCD thing. So I'm wondering if it's bloody seagulls here. I'm wondering if it's done some damage. I mean, I dropped it quite a while back, but it might just be showing up now. God knows what these seagulls have been eating. Jesus. Right. One more thing. Repair if I can do. I cracked it there one day with a pot. Hit it quite hard by mistake. Okay. if it's big enough though. It's probably going to be under, but check it in a minute. Smaller than this, but again, probably too small. You know, I'm going to say it's too small. Whether it is, whether it isn't, it looks small. Be a bit conservative with the bait today. Check this afterwards, then we think about that. Recheck it. You know what? I think there is bass here, you know. I think I'm seeing things in the water. I need to check. There's definitely a swirl in the water. Just over there. Yeah, around the boat here. How's about that, doing the pots, spotting fish? Very small bass, but gonna move. There is a rock here. How cool's that? Baby bass. And more importantly, it was feeding. The bass while doing the pots. You've always got to keep an eye out, you see. This is the one I was hoping we'd get a lobster. It hasn't been caught for years in here because nobody's been in here, but like I say, this one's done quick. Well, it worked to a degree. We didn't get a big old one, but we got a lobster. Check it out. That's the size one. That's the start. Oh, that's hard work pulling that pot. Like I say, tide's running so hard at the moment. That's a little one. And another little one with a little claw. Let's get these baited and get them back. I'll try and get them back similar to where I am, but I probably won't go as close. Actually, this one's tricky. Put that whole thing on. Go, jam pots again. You always get this on the worst weather, or on the worst times when the weather's not nice. Start messing around with pots. That was it. And we've got a lobster. So maybe. We've got a bull huss. Toothy little critter. There we go. And a baby lobster. There's also more small crab in there. I'll get it out in a minute when it's and still lobster. Oh, we're not doing too well. Mind you, the swell doesn't help to catch, I'll tell you that much. But I was hoping they would have caught before then anyway. Felt big though. I don't know though, it's not bad. It's a hard one. Quick, looks like he's going to come off. I'm not to get it in the net, now I've just wrapped it up in the net. Nice fish, very nice fish actually. There we go. Lovely big one. Well, I say big, it's probably £4, but big for this, what we've been catching lately. Super. There we go. Nice fish. Only just in. Look at that. Superb. Decent fish, I think, here. Giant, felt really big, but it's just hooked badly. So, nice one. Right, we're heading back to land. The seas are getting real big out here. Well, it got really nasty out there. Might be able to see the white out there, I don't know. Wind's picked up as well now. But we're back. Got my lobsters this morning, the ones we had in a few pots. And I got a few bass and I got the mackerel. That's kind of it. We're heading in now because I'm not messing around out there anymore. There you go. That's some nice size ones for a change. First good catch of bass. That's not full of bass, there's mackerel underneath as well. Just the top. But I think we got 6 bass or something like that. That'll do. We got a few fish and we got out of there. And now I'm going home. Could go back when the tide drops a bit, but I'm not. Save it for another day.